Shalawam, I'm your brother Yahawah from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, HaQadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalawam. We need the covering of the Lord, being the men of Israel. All right. And you women need the covering of a man of the Lord. All right. I was watching this video from the brother Arrows of Indignation 144. One of these strong and independent women out here. Pretty much I'm assuming, when I play this clip, you'll see, I'm assuming she lives by herself, her and her dog or whatnot. And, she had a frightening encounter with a man, her maintenance man. Okay. And, the very words that he uttered unto her, it spooked her, had her running, had her fleeing, seeking for cover, protection, which, that protection comes from this queendom that Esau Edom has set up here in the planet Earth. It's all centered and focused around the woman. Okay, this is, Esau Edom's queendom, all right, but it's also, Eve's, our women, it's their queendom as well, going back to, the time of the beginning, that Gardenian pack, as you'll hear the elder apostles, elder bishops, and brothers say, it's just Eve and the serpent, playing out in the earth here today. That's why, these women, they can do wrong, all right, and to their husband, all right, and, they be in the wrong, they decide to leave or get a divorce within the marriage, all right, and leave and take everything, that the man has acquired, okay, or obtained, all right, including the children. So you see the system is centered around catering to the woman, and these women, they've gotten very proud, because they know that they can just call 911 or call Esau Edom on a man whenever they feel. Okay, they could even fabricate a lie, and the law, all right, will still be in their favor. Okay, but nonetheless, she was seeking protection or covering from this false sense of security Esau Edom has set up here in the planet Earth. But we're coming into a time to where all that's about to be null and void. All right. You're not going to be able to call 911 anymore. Okay. You ain't going to be able to call the ambulance. Okay. The paramedics. All right. Firemen. None of that. Okay. And that's when women going to truly realize the importance, of a man in that day. Okay. Because lawlessness is going to be in the streets. Okay. And, the main targets when lawlessness takes place is women and children. You see? All right. But, you're going to understand the importance of a man, but not only a man of the Lord. Okay. Because, 2/3 wicked niggas, all right, the Lord going to delete them. All right. And only the man of the Lord is going to stand in that day. All right. Only the Lord is chosen. Okay. Because the Lord is going to have his hedge, his protection. The angels encamped about them. Psalms 34:7. Okay. And, the Spirit of the Lord guiding them in that day. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. You see? All right, but our women on this side, okay, not talking about the few sincere HaQadash sisters out there. All right, but just talking about our women in general out here in the world. They don't truly, believe that we are men of the Lord. They don't believe in what we preach. Okay? But when judgment begins to roll, all right, these prophecies begin to come to pass, then they're going to understand. All right, but at that time, it's going to be too late. The men of the Lord is going to have their pick of the litter. Isaiah 4:1. Okay? And, if that man of the Lord doesn't choose you, all right, you're just going to be left out there, man. Okay? Because, let me grab a scripture real quick. Dealing with these times, man. All right, men are going to be afraid. All right, dealing with the time of Jacob's trouble. This is Jeremiah 31. It says, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, saying, thus speak the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, power of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah. Yeah, the whole house of Israel, both northern and southern kingdom. Okay, so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans of today. It says, saith the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, and I will cause them to return to a land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. You see? And that's dealing with that salvation to come. Okay? The Lord going to come gather his people, being the elect of the house of Israel. All right? And after all the chaos and the judgment, settles in the earth, we're going to come down off those chariots and set foot back in the Holy Land. Okay? The land that belongs unto us, which is Israel. All right? The headquarters being Jerusalem. Okay? But before we get to that point, we know that a series of events have to take place before that salvation, before that deliverance. Okay? Which is a time of trouble. All right? A time of tribulation. Okay? Let me grab this real quick. So we go into the whole roll. Okay? We go into the sweet and the bitter. Okay? Acts 14:22, it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Yeah, giving constant encouragement. All right, that's what these videos is all about. Okay, to edify, to build up your faith. All right, and it says, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. So through much tribulation, man, it's getting ready to be a bumpy ride before that salvation. Okay, Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. Okay, the implementation of the RFID micro CHIP, a great time of testing. Okay, persecution. All right, all that has to take place before the salvation, man. Okay, and in that time of testing with the hour of temptation, you're going to have to deny Esau Edom and his mark. Okay, that RFID micro CHIP, the new form of buying and selling. Hence, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, but you're not going to be able to buy food, buy water, pay your bills. You're going to have to walk out on faith, having faith in Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Our faith is about to be tested here shortly. Okay? And, if you don't have Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi with you, okay, then you're not going to make it, simply put. Okay? And for you women, if you don't got a man of the Lord, okay, which the Lord got it all set up to where, who he's gonna send uh, women to certain men of the Lord. The Lord got all that planned out. Okay, and for you women that have husbands, okay, you stay with your husband, you serve your husband as you serve the Lord. Okay, the Lord got you covered. Okay, but we have to stay under the hedge of Yahawashi, and we have to continue to have faith. All right, which our faith will be shown through our actions, through our works. Okay, but this devil knows that he has but a short time. Hence why he's coming with all these draconian measures. Okay, stripping away slowly but surely, stripping away the rights of the people. Here in the earth, here in Babylon the Great. Such as freedom of speech. Okay, trying to come with the narrative, of hate speech, okay, or anti, sim, it's all centered around, trying to discourage or stop this word from going out, okay, because we know through this word, the faith of the elect is being activated, man, all right, and built up, okay. Matter of fact, let me get this, since I did quote it. Let's go to the book of Revelation real quick. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea," which means destruction. And it says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." This devil is going into Diablos, dealing with the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the wicked elite. All right, the slanderer, the false accuser. Okay, the deceiver. All right, this devil is about to come down with that, draconian measures. Okay, where you'll be penalized for, minor offenses. Okay, in the harshest ways. Okay, this devil's trying to establish his new world order here in the planet Earth, man. Okay, and if you don't fit within that, he's gonna try to put you to death. Okay, these are the times that we're coming in. Okay, and these are the times that we continue to warn our people about, so that they can get right with the Lord Yahawashi. All right, and the true men of the Lord, the hopeful elect, we're getting in order under Yahawashi, knowing that that's our only covering. Okay, and for you women, you fall in line with your men. Okay, hey, exercise the scriptures, man. Jeremiah 30 and 4 says, "And these are the words that the Lord Yahawashi spake concerning Israel and Judah, the whole house of Israel. For thus saith the Lord Yahawashi, we have heard the voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." See, these are the times of trembling, fear, and not of peace, man. Okay, bad times, man, evil times. All right, as you can see already, starting with the Northern Kingdom, Donald J. Trump deporting, all those Northern Kingdom, specifically targeting the Northern Kingdom, even though all those different heathen migrants came over here, which we know that those are, pretty much sleeper cells, soldiers waiting for the green light for when all hell and chaos begins to break loose. You got UN troops over here, all right, waiting for their orders. Okay, but nonetheless, you already see the voice of trembling, fear, not of peace with the Northern Kingdom, being shipped off. Okay, being sent to Guantanamo Bay. Okay, a very harsh and cruel prison, man. Okay, and I've seen some reports to where some of those migrants that went over there, Okay, they pretty much got deleted, man. Okay, so hey, time of trouble is already happening, man. Okay, not even just with Northern Kingdom, those Haitian migrants as well, man. Okay, Donald J. Trump, all right, and this presidency is truly showing you, you know, his horns. The devil is showing you his horns, man. And we're letting you know that it's about to get worse. All right, this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Okay. And it says, Jeremiah 30:6, it says, Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail. And that's how bad it's gonna get, man. Okay. A man cannot have a child, but the amount of pain, all right, and sorrow, all right, and judgment that's gonna be going on. All right, men is gonna be like women in that day, man. Okay. It says, and all faces are turned into paleness, man. Okay? These people are going to be afraid and confused out here. All right? But not the men of the Lord, not the elect. Okay? As we read on, Jeremiah 30:7, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so it's a great time of trouble for Israel, okay, specifically. All right, these devils, these wicked elite, they want to come after Israelites, okay, even though the whole world is going to feel it. All right, all these heathens over here in Babylon the Great is going to feel it as well. But it's a time of trouble for the Lord's people specifically. All right, the devil, Esau, Edom, is targeting you. The hatred is towards us. All right. But he shall be saved out of it, being the elect. Okay. And that's why for you women, your covering will be a man of the Lord. All right. Ain't gonna be no Wonder Women, no Wonder Woman in that day. No Captain America and what's the other Avenger woman? Black Widow. Okay. No, these men, all right, is gonna be targeting, these weaker vessels, man, and targeting other men for that matter. All right, and just pretending to, that he shall be saved out of it. Daniel's 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And that's the archangel Michael, the angel of war. All right, standing up for the hopeful elect. Okay, those hopeful elect men. Okay, and it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, being Jacob's trouble. All right, no other time in history can, compare, all right, to the time that we're currently in, man. Okay. And, you're going to need that divine protection, man. All right. There's no way around it. All right. Being Esau, Edom, that devil coming down, having great wrath, and that technology, the sword that he has, you see the AI robots, robot dogs and drones and bombs. This devil got crazy, the dew weapon. All right, we ain't gonna be able to fight this devil carnally, man. Okay, it don't matter, no matter how many guns you got, how much ammunition you got, body armor, okay, how much training you've been doing, okay, if you got a remote location you can duck off to, there is no safety that's gonna be out here, man, besides the hedge of Yahawashi. This is Psalms 34:7. It says, the angel of the Lord, Yahawashi, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. You see, the hopeful elect. We fear Yahawashi. All right, therefore, the angels, all right, that divine protection, is around us. Okay? And the Lord, has delivered us out of many situations. Brothers got testimonies of close calls, near-death experiences that we know that only Yahawashi and his protection got us out of that. Okay. And how much more in the greatest time of trouble the world has ever seen, in the time of Jacob's trouble. That hedge is clearly going to be seen, and it's going to be known who Yahawashi is dealing with in that time, man. Okay? Just as, his servant Job, our forefather, Job 1, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Going into this bet, all right? Pretty much a bet. Job 1 and 6, it says, "Now there was a day when the sons of God, all right, Yahawah, came to present themselves before the Lord Yahawah, and Satan came also among them." Why was Satan there amongst the sons of Yahawah, the Heavenly Father Yahawah? Because he is a son of the Heavenly Father Yahawah on the left-hand side. All right? You got Yahawashi, on the right-hand side of the Heavenly Father Yahawah. Okay? And you got Satan on the left-hand side. Okay? But we know that the right hand is obviously stronger than the left. Okay? So Satan works for the Heavenly Father Yahawah, man. Okay? And Satan is also under Yahawashi. Okay? Satan ain't out here doing what he want to do. Okay? He takes orders. All right? It says, "And the Lord Yahawah said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord Yahawah and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it." So you see, a spiritual demon Satan is busy. Okay, and we know he works through his physical counterparts, being the Edomites, the wicked. All right, the devil according to the Bible. Okay, just as the Heavenly Father, through his son Yahawashi, okay, he got his people on the right-hand side, being the Israelites, the righteous. Okay, Satan got his physical counterparts in the earth, being Esau, Edom, the wicked. Okay, being Esau, Edom, the Edomites. All right, and it says, "And the Lord Yahawah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth," all right, "one that feareth Yahawashi and escheweth evil." So Job had a fear Yahawashi, and he hated the evil. Okay, so meaning he obviously loved the good, as the scriptures say. Okay, but he was serving the Lord, man. All right, just as we. All right, and in doing so, let's see what Job had about him, man. Okay, the type of protection. It says, "Then Satan answered the Lord Yahawah and said, Doth Job fear the Most High? For not has not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side, and thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land." You see? And that's the point that I wanted to get. Job had a hedge about him and his house, all right, being, his woman obviously being under him, okay, and, his children, all right, and about all that he hath on every side. So there's a protection around Job and everything that he possessed, including his woman and his children, man. Okay? That's the type of hedge that the hopeful elect have in this time right now. Okay? And you see that, it ain't just single out Job's woman, all right? But it said his house. And that's why our protection is going to be by Yahawashi. And for you women, your protection is going to be under a man of the Lord, coming under his house. Okay? All right? Coming under his name. All right? And that's Isaiah 4 and 1, man. Okay? Isaiah 4:1, it says, and in that day, what day? The time of trouble, Jacob's trouble. Okay? And in that day, 7 women, which is a complete number of women, shall take hold of one man. So ain't gonna be no problem with a man of the Lord having multiple women, which is our God-given right. In that day ain't gonna be a problem, man. When all hell is breaking loose and you need the protection, which the only protection is gonna be through the men who Yahawashi is dealing with for you women out there. Okay? There ain't gonna be no coming up against a man of the Lord because he have more than one woman, man. Okay? In that day, it can be 7 women. It can be more. All right? Could be less. All right? But we know that in that time, they're going to be flocking, man. All right? Saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. All right? So they're going to be coming under your commands. Okay? They ain't going to be saying what you got to do for them, man. What you got to get them. Okay? They ain't going to be coming with the headache. All right? And it says, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And how are they going to be called by our name? And how are their reproach going to be taken away? Hey, through laying with them, man. Okay? Through marriage. The real definition of the sense. Okay? So this is the time we coming into, man. And as you can see, this Eve was frightened, man, by this encounter. Okay, and you know, everything is still intact. All right, how much more when it's not? Let me play this.
Guess what the fuck just happened to me? Hold on. Yeah, so remember that maintenance man? So he's like really going through it. Him and his kid are like staying in an extended stay. They're in between leases, whatever. He's a convicted felon. Did 10 years in the pen. So he's telling me he's struggling, don't have money, all this stuff. I have so much extra food, like extra food portions frozen in my freezer. So I'm like, hey, come pick up some food, right? So this nigga come over, he used a key to get in my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? And he like, oh yeah, your door was unlocked. I'm like, not really, no it wasn't. Like, but I just, kind of skirt past it because I'm like, I had just come in from walking Ash, so I'm like, maybe it was. Like, I had to second guess myself. So I'm like, So we get to talking, and he's like talking about how he feel like he's marked, he's cursed, all this stuff, and I'm like, whoa, right? So he's like going. He's like, all this stuff is happening to him with his insurance. He was in a car accident in December. They not trying to pay for shit. It's like all this stuff like going on with him. He trying to, I don't know what the fuck. Like literally at this point, I don't even know what was true out of his mouth. So then he was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm going home with my wife and kids. And I'm like, wife and kids? Where did that come from? Mind y'all, we have been friends for like 5 months at this point, and he ain't never mentioned no wife and kids. He had mentioned the one kid. He had one kid from a past relationship. So I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, why is that relevant to me though? Like, but I'm like, okay. So then I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, I know you fed. Go ahead, call the police on me. I know you working with them. Da 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 da. I'm like. So at this point, I know he tripping. I'm like, yeah, you need to go. And whatever key you just used to get in here, you need to leave that. And he was like, what? Man, you don't even know fuck wrong with you, bitch. I start going crazy, y'all. I'm talking about going crazy, right? He like, matter of fact, come to the dog park with me. I want to show you something. And then Ash started going crazy. Ash started like fucking snarling, growling, all that shit. So I'm like, no, I'm not going up to the dog park with you. I don't go nowhere dark and shit. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I could really kill you right now if I wanted to.
You heard what he said? He told her, I could really kill you right now if I wanted to, He said he could delete her if he wanted to, man. All right. And this is when everything is intact, man. Okay. In that time of trouble, man. All right. You gonna understand the true importance of a man of the Lord. And, where's her husband, man? Where's her husband? It seems to me she didn't have one. Okay. Being friendly with the maintenance man. Okay. Walking her dog or whatever. And that's why the scriptures say, sticking in the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. And this is the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, speaking into his daughters, man. All right. You Israelite women. Okay. It says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Okay? So we know that, in the time of all hell breaking loose, all the benefits that our women receive, okay, and the false sense of security, all right, it's not going to be there. Okay? And the Lord is warning you through his men, through the prophets. All right, which a lot of our women are proud, and they don't take heed unto that warning, man. All right, only the few, and I mean very few, as you'll hear brothers and elders say, very few sincere sisters, man. The only ones taking heed. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, gird sackcloths upon your loins. So it's time to humble down, man. All right, and get in order. And it says, they shall lament for the teats in the pleasant fields, for the fruitful, Salakia. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Okay, and that's being all these benefits, man. Okay, your Section 8, all right. Your Medicaid, Medicare, okay, your food stamps, all that's gonna be gone, man. Okay, even as you've seen, Donald J. Trump, cutting federal funding. Okay, here earlier, but then he just now getting into office. Around about the 2-month mark now. Okay, and this devil ain't playing, man. He's coming down, man. That great wrath. Okay, so it's time to get in order, man. All right.
I wanted to wear dark, like fucking snarling, growling, all that shit. So I'm like, no, I'm not going up to the dog park with you. I don't go nowhere dark and shit. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I could really kill you right now. I wanted to. So I grabbed the leash, I grabbed Ashley, and I fucking sprinted out of my apartment. And I went over by the leasing office because there's no cameras on this property except by the leasing office, by the pool. So I went by the pool, and I was hiding behind a pillar for like 40 minutes before APD came. Like, so yeah, basically I gave my
So you see,
tonight breaking news as we come up.
it's a lot.
because I'm like,
So you see, the maintenance man had her on the run. She said she was hiding behind a pillar for 40 minutes until, the police showed up. Okay. But it's gonna be a time to where ain't gonna be no police, man. Okay. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Okay? And pretty soon, it's not even going to be just no police. I ain't going to be a man to help you, period. Okay? Because some of these proud women, they have husbands. Okay? But they 2/3 wicked niggas, you know, who's gonna get shipped off, you know, to World War III or get caught up in the Civil War that's gonna take place. Okay, you know, the violence and the chaos and the judgments that's gonna ensue out here in the planet Earth, man. Okay, and you know, they're just gonna be left out there. All right, if the Lord don't delete them. Okay, and what's gonna be their only option, man? All right, let's go back to Isaiah real quick. Just showing you the importance of a man of the Lord, man. Okay, Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. It says, a man, all right, not just a man, an Israelite man, okay, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and the covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Okay, so those are scenarios to where you need a covering. Okay, you know, it shows you that a man of the Lord, you know, is going to be of necessity. Okay, you're going to need a man of the Lord in that day, man. Okay, you ain't going to make it on your own strength, your own merit. All right, you know, your money, all right, your status, your degree in that day. Okay, only through Yahawah and the men of the Lord that he has set up the hopeful elect, man. Okay. Let me get another one. It was another one. Oh yeah, Isaiah. Is it 13 and 12? Yup. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So it shows you that the Israelite man, okay, the hopeful elect Israelite man is the prize. Okay, the ball is in our court. You know, our value will be at an all-time high. Okay, even as it already is, man. It already is, but you gonna know in that day. Okay, you know, ain't nobody gonna be on the level of a hopeful elect Israelite man. Okay, we are the true prize, man. All right, so just to finish it off, okay, for you Israelite women out there, okay, it says here in Colossians chapter 3 and verse 18, it says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord. Okay, and that means one husband. Okay, you know, you got a husband already, you stay with him. Okay, you come under his rule, his orders.
Strong's G 5293. Hupatasso. Hupatasso.
Hupatasso. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. Definition 3. It says to subject oneself, obey, to submit to one's control. Okay? Because there is an order that Yahawashi set up to where we can read it here. 1 Corinthians 11 and 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember in all things and keep the ordinances as I deliver them to you. Okay? It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. So the head of the Israelite man is Hamashiach Yahawashi. Okay? And that's the way the Heavenly Father Yahawah set it up, man. Okay? And it says, and the head of the woman is the man. So the head of the Israelite woman is the man, Israelite man. Okay? So that's why you are to submit to your husbands, to come under his control, obey his, advice. Okay? Because the Lord, believe it or not, the Lord is dealing with the Israelite man. Okay? You know, that's why when you read in Job, okay, and the elder from Kansas City. All right, I believe the channel is Kansas City Prophets 3. GMS KC Prophets 3, if I'm not mistaken. Salaki if I'm getting that wrong. All right, but that elder, made a lesson I listened to yesterday. Basically, the Lord deprived our women. Okay, going back into our women of wisdom. All right, Job 39. No, it's Job, not 39. And let's see. Salaki, just bear with me. Yep, Job 39:17. It says, because Yahawashi have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. So you see, that's why you come under the advice or the control, all right, or submit yourselves to your husbands, because the Lord is dealing with the Israelite man as far as, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, the Lord set up the man to teach. Okay, and the man is going to guide you. He's going to lead his house in the way the Lord, Yahawashi, wants it to go, according to the scriptures, man. Okay, and you're supposed to come up under that. All right, but 1 Corinthians 11:3, it says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahawah. Okay, so that's the order, man. All right, and if you can't get right with that order, all right, then the Lord ain't gonna be merciful upon you. Okay, ain't gonna be no strong, independent women in that day, man. Not at all. All right, so reading again, Colossians 3:18, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord, Yahawashi. Okay, and you see, a lot of our women have a problem with submitting, all right, coming up under the order of an Israelite man. Hence the reason why a lot of our women are not going to make it, period. Okay, a lot of them, if they come with that westernized mindset, that the attitude, the talking back, all right, saying what we need to do, okay, instead of coming up under the order, they're going to get turned around, man. Okay, Ezekiel 9:4, it says, and the Lord, Yahawashi, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now, I want to get that word mark, right? Let's see. I want to get that word mark here in Ezekiel 9:4. And this is what the Israelite man is going to have, man. Okay.
Strong's H 8420. Tav. Tav.
All right, it says tav, but we know the Hebrew word is thawah. Okay. And it's a spiritual mark. All right. Going into the definition, it says mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. All right. That's why it's going to be important to have an Israelite man in that day. Okay. So you can be exempt from the judgment that's exempt from him. Okay. Judgment of Yahawashi is not going to fall on the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, man. Okay. And, that's what we want to be a part of, man. Okay. That's why we out there faithfully on the highways and the byways day and night giving that warning. Okay. And it says, Ezekiel 9:4 again, it says, and the Lord, Yahawashi, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And these are angels that set out for judgment. Okay, and it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids, which being young women of marriageable age, and little children, and women. So it mentioned you women twice. Okay, from the young women to women in general. Okay, Yahawashi gonna be deleting a lot of women in that day. All right, and it says, but come not near any but come not near any man upon whom is the Yahawah, the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. And we know, according to 1 Peter 4:17, judgment is going to begin at the house of Yahawashi, ones who know that they're Israel, man. Okay, that time is coming, man. You got a lot of videos of Israelite women saying, the reason why I left the Hebrew Israelites, I'm no longer a Hebrew Israelite. You cannot not be what you are, your nationality. Okay, but in that time, they gonna know. Okay, a lot of them probably left their husbands who's still in the truth. Okay, to go back out in the world and do what they do. All right, to be a harlot, to keep it plain, to be a harlot. All right, and they gonna get it, man. All right, you got a lot of women out there that did a man of the Lord wrong. Okay. The Lord ain't gonna take too kindly, This is Micah 7:9. It says, we could read that, but the point is on down to 10. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, Yahawashi, because I have sinned against him. And that's why, we partake and we catch the chastening of the Lord. Okay, we start catching hell. All right. We paying for the sins that of our past, man. All right, even sins that we committed within this life. Okay, but we gotta bear that because it's the righteous anger of the Lord. The Lord could just delete you. All right, and in that case, they look at Job's wife. All right, Job was catching hell. Okay, and look at his woman. His woman said, "Curse the Most High, Yahawashi, and die." You see. Because she lacked that faith, and she was with Job when everything was up. When everything started looking down, okay, that's when they up and leave. All right. And it says, until he plead my Salakia, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahawashi, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause, and to execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. And the Lord brought you hopeful elect men into this truth, man. Okay, so that you may be saved. All right. And the whole world about to see it, including that damn woman, man. Okay. It says Micah 7:10, then she that is mine enemy, because our women are enemies on this side, man. They're against us. All right. They're in league with the serpent. All right. Esau, Edom. Okay, they're not gonna have the Eastern old mindset, okay, of serving you, how the scriptures say to serve you. All right, they gonna continue to adopt the westernized mindset and be an enemy unto you. Okay, and of course the shoe fit wear it. We're not talking about the few sincere aqua trying to the best of their ability. All right. But it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. See what? All right. That we are the sons of God. Okay. That we are Yasharahla, man. All right. The Israelite man, the hopeful elect Israelite man. All right. More precious. All right. Than anything that you can acquire on this side. All right. It says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, thy power? Mine eyes shall see her, shall behold her, Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. And that's what's coming in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay. When these judgments begin to roll, all right, the prophecies begin to be fulfilled. It's going to be known who the Lord's chosen is, who the Lord is dealing with, who the Lord, is protecting, okay? Who the Lord is about to deliver, all right, in that time. You're going to have Israelite men, brothers acquiring spiritual power, all right? Our women don't believe that on this side, man, but they're going to see it, okay? In the time of trouble, man, they going to get it, all right? If they ain't in line, they going to get it, man, okay? If they not in order, they going to get it. 2nd Esdras 16 and 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. Okay. Dealing with you hopeful elect. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right. Remember, he's making us more precious to find gold, right? Okay. That's why we're going to be going through that adversity. All right. To be acceptable men in the sight of Yahawashi. Sirach 2 and 5. And it says, Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, Yahawashi, in the house of David. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, the time of Jacob's trouble. But I will deliver you from the same. All right, so the Lord going to be delivering his hopeful elect Israelite men, all right, and the women that come up under them. Okay, got to say it that way. All right, and it says 2nd Esdras 16:75, Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahawashi is your guide. So that's how we're going to be guided through the Spirit, by Yahawashi. We're going to have this wisdom and this knowledge, which is going to be the stability of our times, keep us from bugging out, all right, all the way up until the time of salvation, man. Okay, Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, which this wisdom and knowledge is not given unto every Israelite man. It's not given unto the world. Okay, it's given unto the hopeful elect, a small remnant, a few. Okay, all right. The Lord only dealing with a few. Okay, and it says, and strength of salvation, and those who have that wisdom and knowledge is going to be saved. Okay. The fear of the Lord, Yahawashi, is his treasure. All right, so that concludes my lesson. We being the Israelite man, all right, hopeful elect Israelite man, we need the covering of the Lord, all right, and you women need the covering of an Israelite man, a hopeful elect Israelite man. Lord, will us edifying through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi, and to you hopeful elect. Rawchaa, Yahawah, Shabbat, okay, and double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone. Shalawam to you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. With that I say shalawam, shalawam to the hopeful elect.